Hey there, this is just a quick video about what kind of business that I started and why I started the specific type of business and what has worked for me so far. One of the biggest quotes that have been really helping me decide on what to start is Warren Buffett's quote about it's not about how much you row, but it's in what boat you are in. What are the trends that you see out there in the market, and how can you benefit from the trend? And Warren Buffett talks about that story of a friend of his who graduated in the same year that he did, and then he went off into the steel business, and Warren started Berkshire Hathaway, and basically how many decades later they meet up, and both of these people have worked really hard. In fact, the friend of Warren, he was one of the smartest guys in the class, and he was just really good at what school required, and everybody was kind of expecting for him to be really, really successful. And mind you, he was not unsuccessful. He was successful in the steel business, but he was in the steel business, and that was not something that had a lot of momentum, and he was rowing really hard for all his life, and Warren was just way more successful because he was in the right boat. And so when starting a business, you want to make sure that you think about the kind of industry you're getting into. Is that growing? Is it just starting out? And so I run an online marketing agency, specifically trying to provide systems as a service, because these things are scalable. What I mean by that is, when I have my system in place and one customer is very happy with that system, to get another customer onto that same system does not take me the same amount of time. And I can update that system as I go and make it better. And it also doesn't require my time or my talent. And one of my mentors, Mike Cooch, says that all the time. You should not sell your time or talent only. But if selling your time or talent helps getting people into the system, that's okay. And that's where I'm at. I'm trying to help people wherever I can with their online presence, most of them local businesses. And if that requires some time or some of my talent to get them into the system, that provides value. That's more than what I'm willing to do. So that has worked for me really well so far. Having people pay me a reoccurring subscription, not a one-time service, and building that monthly reoccurring revenue to the point where it's very stable and very healthy. And I can build upon that without having to hire 17 people, as I have 17 more clients. And so I chose to do something very simple that I can fulfill easily, and I now have over 30 clients paying me every month for a small subscription that I can fulfill with a system, not necessarily with my time or talent. And it's just the very beginning. We're building fast and we're growing, but having a system as a service is really critical. And for those of you who are interested, I use Go High Level to build my system, and building on top of Go High Level with automations and helping people get their time back, like helping business owners take their time back while doing a good job with their website, with online stuff, with Google My Business, and having a system in place that fulfills that. And why did I choose that? Why did I not stay a carpenter? I was a carpenter working with my hands in the past. Why did I choose that? And basically, I talked about it a little bit, but having the system provide value, not my time. As a carpenter, I would show up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I would work all day until 5 p.m., have a little lunch break, and trading my time for value. The more time I worked, the more money I got. And this is not true anymore with my business. It's not necessarily how much time I work. It's about how much value I provide and having more leverage on my time. In between carpenter and being a business owner, I was a sales rep, doing commission only stuff, lots of cold calling, lots of learning there, getting a taste of freedom, so to speak. However, it was a lot of time it was time, but it was more so my talent for money. So I was working commission only, and the moment I stopped working and the moment I stopped providing value through my talent, I stopped paying, and I stopped being paid. And right now, if I stop working, my system still provides value, and I can work. I could take off a week of work and still make an income because my system provides value. That's a huge difference, and I feel like that itself is a 20-minute video to go into the details why, but these are just some thoughts on why I started the online marketing agency that I started, and what has worked for me. And yeah, at the end, I want to scale that business and have a small team of VAs, expand that team that we already have, and basically be able to have a system in place that runs really well and takes care of itself, and have a sellable business one day. So I hope that video helped. If it did, you can like it, and please let me know if you have any questions. I have so many thoughts and ideas, and we'll keep posting these videos. But let me know in the comments if you have any questions.